Hello, everybody. It's Bill, that college football guy. Yeah, but, a special thing today, get two, because had a video scheduled. It's going to be recorded right now in the morning here, but I can't wait to do this one because I'm on a time crunch to get all these videos done in time. You saw the title. The Autonomous Four wanted to create a new area where new set of rules with the fact where things will actually get investigated properly. Maybe investigating the committees might be the first thing to do. Number one, do I agree with the punishment? Absolutely not. Because there's no deterrent. Well, they got fined $20 million, which the donors can pay for, which means you essentially bought a national title. Well, they beat Ohio State and they beat Penn State. And they did the playoffs. Yeah. With Harbaugh. Yeah. You're right. But they had signs for the other games. And if you had signs in other games that you admit it's wrong, those games don't count. You didn't strip them of any wins. Do you want to keep the games without them? You want to keep those wins alone? Fine. I'm declaring myself the informal new head of investigation and punishment for the NCAA for the sake of this video. Number one, what's going to be happening? Well, first off, what's going to happen is new committee, because the current one's going to be put on administrative leave pending review. They're not going to be around because this actions, no, absolutely not. Second off, Harbaugh given a 10-year show cause. Connor Stalions given an 8-year show cause, and that affects them because they can't go back to college because they're not. Michigan gave Sharon Moore got a 2-year show cause, but he's still going to be employed, which means it doesn't affect him. He's only suspended for 3 games. It should be a 3-year show cause. So there's going to be some changes. My fact is 3-game suspension, he's already served 2. No, 12-game suspension. 1 season. Since you didn't want to fire him, he's suspended. Well, think this is unfair. This is sued. This is where I would be having my investigative arm going after anybody else. Was anything else falsified or anything else? And make the entire investigation public. And I guarantee you all that stuff comes out. There's going to be a lot of administrators at the University of Michigan that probably won't be in education anymore. So to avoid that coming down and to save their own skin, they'll agree. Sharon Moore suspended for the first 10 games of this season. Because I don't care if you agree or not. I got full authority. I'll appeal. I'll sue. Go ahead. Full disclosure on everything that you've ever done. Public record. The damage alone you can't sue for. There's no discretionary boundary preventing it from not going public. And it'll destroy everybody at Michigan. Sue, it goes public. Come on. All of it. Because there's some stuff that hasn't been released yet because it's not pertinent to the investigation. No. All of it out. Pertinent or not. Anything that was found. So, Sharon Moore suspended for the first 10 games of this season. 2-year show cause immediately after firing from Michigan. Now, here's the point of this. The whole point of the cheating scandal was one thing. One goal: to win the national championship. If you're allowed to keep your end goal, what the hell's deterring anybody else from not doing the same thing and having the donors pay for the fine and you buy a national title? What's the deterrent? There is none. 0. So, I'm in charge. We're sending a message. The formal investigation, which they said was never independently done as a formal investigation. BS. I'm calling for it. Connor Stalions and the University of South Carolina. You beat Clemson and you beat Tennessee. with evidence showing that there was contact between Connor Stallions and the university. The allegation is you gave signals to South Carolina so that way they could beat Clemson and Tennessee and eliminate them from the championship picture because you knew every play they ran on offense and defense. You couldn't beat anybody else, but you could beat them handily. Investigation confirms what I believe, and I believe it is confirmed. I'm blanking on his name. South Carolina's head coach, and I should know. I'm an SEC guy. I don't know why the hell I'm blanking on, but I am. Formal investigation. We'll see what the punishment would be for them. Wouldn't increase Connor Stein's show cause, but the fact of the matter is, the fine isn't enough. So, 3 steps. 3. 1. Michigan is formally stripped of the 2023 National Championship. Yes, you had games where you were clearly coached, but the problem was the other games you had signs on and you admitted to, which means those games don't count. Every win Connor Stallions was on the field for is eliminated from the picture. Well, he wasn't there that season. But other people involved in it were. Everyone involved has to be gone for the wins to remain intact. Was Harbaugh still there? Was Sharon Moore still there? Yes. Sorry. All wins associated are vacated. The 2023 National Championship, and actually I would also take that back, a 4th thing. You're suspended, your vacated wins are no longer vacated. They're now losses. You got an L. A big, fat L. Not a win. A loss. All your college football playoff money gets redistributed back to the teams, to the other teams. Stripped of the national championship. Second off, far as I know, and somebody can correct me in the comment section, Reggie Bush got his national championship reinstated because of what happened with selling stuff and everything else. It was stupid. He got it reinstated. But USC's national title still isn't. USC's national championship is formally reinstated. That's what I would do. Third thing. Would be the formal investigation into South Carolina, because it hasn't been done formally. When we did a precursory and it was nothing found, did you formally do a separate investigation into South Carolina? Formal. Not add on to Michigan. Formal. Separately. Because there were other people involved besides Connor Stallions in South Carolina. There were middle people in between. Allegations are. Check it. Separate investigation. 4th. National championship stripped. Michigan. Title taken back to USC. Formal investigation in South Carolina. And the entire NCAA Committee on Infractions, the committee that made this decision, is especially on suspension on administrative leave pending review. All of them. And the entire process is going to be reevaluated and possibly gutted in beginning and rebuilt from the ground up. If there's no deterrent. It says, Michigan, we want an example. Will sue. Go ahead. There's other things found on the investigation. Make everything public. Stop coddling. We're going to lose a lawsuit. You've been losing lawsuits. What the hell's one more at this point? Time to rip the Band-Aid off. Because I'll be coming in as the new boss, which means everything everybody else did in past time, I don't give a rat's ass what any of you did. Nothing matters. All of it could be good. All of it could be trash. All of it's exposed. Every single thing. So that would be my punishment. My take. What would my punishment be? Punishment for Michigan. Sharon Moore suspended for the first 10 games of the season to complete a 12-game full game suspension. Michigan stripped of the national title. $20 million fine still stands. Everything else still stands. No postseason ban. Because there's really no players left from that team. So that does only hurt the current kids. So fine. You get to keep postseason. Because one thing I had an argument with a guy at a truck driver. Said, boy, on this is really. Let me pretend to be Jim Harbaugh. Say, hey, you know what? I did some things that weren't exactly ethical. But things on there, and I'm having fun over here in LA. But things happened here, and there was an investigation. Some of my coaches got fired and let go, and there's show causes and a whole bunch of other things. And there's going to be penalties and losses of scholarships. But hey, here's my wedding ring. But hey, I'm still a national champion because I still got my ring, and the championship's still valid. So I guess it wasn't all bad, was I? This happens again. Coach does it again. Runs to the NFL again. No punishment. Slam the school. And there formally needs to be oversight by an independent body outside of everybody. And that's the one thing that I would hope, that basically that I've been preaching for a while, and it's a video to be done later, is how to rebuild the NCAA from the ground up. The name will still be there because Congress likes dealing with it. So if you're going to get the antitrust exemption, which is needed for football in the future, the name of the NCAA has to be there. So the name will be there, but completely gut the damn thing and rebuild it from the ground up. But that's a lot of work to do, so that's another video for another time. But after that punishment, I got pissed off, so I had to do something. So I'm recording this one, then one right afterwards. You're gonna have two here on Saturday. Because up in Connecticut, fighting out of New York traffic, having to go through New York City, north of New York City, near rush hour on the 287 up through White Plains. That was not fun. 47 miles, 2.5 hours. Anyway. Thanks everybody for watching the video. If you haven't done it, I know the drill in here. Like the video, comment on the video, share, subscribe. Want to follow me on X? Links in the description. Thanks everybody to go. Yeah, it's bright as hell, but the sun's like right here. And people drive through here, so the reflection comes like right in my face. So sunglasses are staying on for a while. So thanks everybody for watching. Another video today. Yes, you get two in one day. I don't know. Good or bad, you'll let me know. Thanks everybody for watching. Be safe and please be good to each other.